You know how everyone always says, look good, feel good? I can recall so many times in the past where I looked great, but I felt like complete garbage. If you feel stuck or lost or disconnected, or like you're just living every day by day, going through the motions, this is for you. Because nobody really explains this properly online. I've checked. A few years ago, I was in a place where I didn't really feel like myself. I didn't recognize the person I was becoming. I didn't know what I was doing, who I was becoming, and every day was just a cycle, living day by day, barely even eating, doing what I had to do, but even then was skipping school, calling in sick at work, was just unwell, not good within. But I looked great, and people told me all the time I lost a bunch of weight, and I was just like, my skin had cleared up for a little bit. I had grown. I guess puberty did me well, but I was so unwell in my early 20s and even till 25, 26. 27, just turned 28. And I spent so many years focusing on how I looked and forgot to check in with little Miss Girl within. And I just kept thinking, maybe if I change how I look, maybe if I fix this about myself physically, if I buy this clothes, if I blah, 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 maybe if I am more disciplined and if I change this about whatever I'm doing, then blah, blah, blah. But never once did I check inside. And I had to learn very quickly that feeling good and looking good and how you show up in life are all connected. You can't have one without the other. But just not in the way that people think and not in the way that people are talking about it online. So let's start with this, looking good. And I don't just mean chasing trends or what other people think about you or what you're wearing. I mean how you show up for yourself. Because when you stop caring for yourself, it shows. The way you dress, the way you talk to people, the way you carry yourself, your energy, your smile, your eyes say it. The eyes say it all, baby. The eyes are the gate to the soul. Because you stop caring for yourself and it shows. And the opposite is true too. Second that you start putting a little bit of effort in how you're showing up, not just the clothes you wear, but how you show up for other people and in life, it shows too. Even when you put just a little bit of effort. Not asking you to build a rocket ship to go to the moon. Asking you to put in a little bit of effort with how you show up for yourself every day. Even that's adding a step like flossing. That's you putting a little bit of effort. And internally what happens, the shift, is your brain is like, okay, we're gonna start putting a little bit of effort here. Let's start turning the wheels a little bit. They're rusty, but let's start turning them. Your brain starts to remember that you matter. That you're living for you, not for other people, for you. A lot of people wait to feel confident before they upgrade their look. That's not how it works. But it doesn't work like that. You build confidence by taking action, by every day telling yourself, today I'm gonna do a little bit more. Just a little bit. I'm gonna try a tiny little bit. And that's how you slowly build confidence. You don't go and get a nose job and boom, you wake up, you're confident. No, you build confidence by every day doing one little extra thing that you know is going to make you feel better. Every day you add it a little bit. You have your little basket of things that make you feel good and look good so that you can pull from this basket daily so that you don't have to be like on a day where you can't go for a walk or you can't go to Pilates or you can't go to the gym. Then you can pull from your basket of confidence. You have your little toolbox of tools. Make you look good, feel good, play good. You don't need a whole new wardrobe. You don't need money. You need to start putting intention behind your actions and how you show up for yourself and for others. Pick one thing, just one, and do it today. Don't wait until tomorrow, do it now. What else are you doing? You're watching this video. Click out of this video, go do that one thing and come back to this video and tell me you did it. I dare you. Gasp. Maybe it's putting a little bit of effort in how you dress. Maybe it's putting a little bit of effort in your hygiene. Maybe it's putting a little bit of effort in how you walk into a room. But like that's all I'm asking of you. That's all like the world is asking of you is putting a tiny bit of effort in one little thing. To rewire your brain chemistry. This is how we do it, les amis. Because looking good isn't about what's in your makeup kit. It's about confidence within. True confidence within you and self-respect. Because looking good is not about what's in your wardrobe or what is in your makeup bag. It is about self-respect. I said what I said. You do not respect yourself, and it shows. However, this is the part that no one talks about. You can look good and still feel like shit. You can have the routine, the habits, the body, the aesthetic life, and still feel empty. You can have the routine, the body, the aesthetic life, and still feel empty. And ask me how I know? One point, you do have to face with how you feel inside. There's no outrunning it. If you don't face it, it's going to keep chasing you. Most people are constantly distracting themselves with scrolling, watching TV, buying into the next trend to avoid facing how they feel. And I get it. However, I was put in a position where I really had to slow down, didn't have money to spend, was bedridden, was traumatized, and literally couldn't do anything but face myself. And that's really when things started to change. Feeling good isn't about being happy all the time. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about paying attention to what's going on inside. It's about paying attention to what's going on in your head. And it's about not numbing everything every second of the day and constantly distracting yourself. So at one point, you're gonna have to face yourself, babe. Everyone always says, I'm so tired, I'm tired. They're not actually tired, they're overstimulated and they haven't faced themselves. So they're drained. So here's a little simple tip for you. Every single day, take a moment. I'm not gonna tell you how long. Take a moment with yourself. No music, no podcasts, no phone, no TV, just you. And even if it's uncomfortable, you're not gonna like it at first. But that's when you start rebuilding a connection with yourself. And that's when you can start having fun and playing and doing things that you wanna do because there's no one else around you and there's no one else telling you what you have to do or what you wanna do. Because somewhere along the way, you forgot how to do that because you were distracted and because you let outside noise get in your head. Everything became so serious and stressful and heavy. When was the last time you had fun by yourself with no one else around and just you and you? Everyone's always chasing something. And yes, it's good to have goals 100%. Discipline matters, don't get me wrong. But if your life has no joy in it, no amount of discipline is going to fix that. You're just going to burn out faster. You're allowed to enjoy your life while improving it. And you're allowed to have moments in your life where you're not being productive. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you human. A lot of people feel stuck because they've removed everything fun from their life. They wake up, go through the motions, do what they got to do, go to bed, and then repeat. No shit, you feel drained. So do this instead. Make a list of things that you actually enjoy. Not what other people tell you is fun. Not what you think is productive. What you like to do, like coloring, drawing, making jewelry, your skincare, doing your hair, sewing, knitting, playing basketball, baseball, playing with your dog or your cat. Just make a list of things that you like doing. And this week, do one of those things, just one. Now let's talk about habits. Because this is where people mess up the most. They try to change everything all at once. New routine, new diet, new mindset, new workout. And then 1 week later, they stop all of it because they couldn't keep up. You don't need the perfect routine. You need something that can be sustained when you're tired, when you're stressed, when you're angry. This is actually what's going to change your life. So keep it simple. Pick 1 or 2 things, not 10, not 20, and lock those in. Consistency beats intensity every single time. If your life still feels stuck after all of this, there's probably something else going on. You probably have no boundaries. Did I just clock you? I clocked you. You say yes to everything, available to everyone. You probably have no boundaries and you're leaving nothing else for yourself. Nothing's left for you because everyone else got it. You didn't get you. Everyone else got it. Some of you are exhausted, not because you're doing too much for yourself, because you're doing too much for everyone else. And it's draining you. And it shows. You have to start protecting your time and your energy, your peace. Be the guardian of that. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it makes other people feel uncomfortable, people are not going to like it. Trust me. Because if you don't, no one else is going to do it for you. I learned it the hard way. Take my advice. Save yourself some time, some pain, some hurt, some tears, some blood, some sweat, and take some time for you every day, every week. And finally, this part actually matters more than people think and more than I thought it would. I wish I realized how important this was years ago because I avoided this for so long and sometimes I still struggle with this, but I'm telling you, it is necessary. It is one of the basic principles of being a human, okay? People connection. You're not meant to live life alone. No one is. And I'm not saying you need 100 people around you, but you need the right ones around you. Because the people you surround yourself with will shape how you feel, how you think, how you act about yourself and about the world around you. One real connection is worth so much more than 100 fake connections. And I mean that genuinely. Humans are not meant to be alone. Humans are meant to have relationships and companionships and friendships. You know how like one of the most intense torture methods is to isolate someone and put them in isolation in a cell where they have no contact with other humans? Yeah, wonder why. Because it makes you go crazy. You're supposed to have human. You're supposed to have human interaction. So COVID all did us a big number. But let's all remember that this is about real connection, not about fakeness, not about going to clubs and meeting fake people and not remember their names. It's about having friends and checking up on them and meeting someone who's going to motivate you to take action towards your dreams. That's what matters. So reach out to someone, even if it's been a while, even if it's awkward as fuck, matters more than you think. Maybe even not to you, but to that person. Like at the end of the day, looking good will get your foot out the door, fine. But feeling good will keep you grounded and sane and at peace and actually enjoying your life and making life worth living. No one's asking you to become a completely different person overnight. You just need to start showing up for yourself a little bit more than you did yesterday, and everything else after that is magic. And with that, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.